Hello everyone. So today I made AI generated music, or sort of. So it's using the Maestro dataset, and what happens is that it's like this is not a new project. It's existed for like a long time. It's nothing new, but this was like my approach on it, so it kind of sucks because I'm not really that good at machine learning and all that. I'm trying to experiment a little bit, so. Um, you can read the whole details on the. I'm not even getting into the details of the project, but basically, it's a machine learning model that takes in uh, files from the Maestro dataset, which is a public dataset of MIDI, just a collection of MIDI files. Um, and MIDI is just like an audio format that has like the notes and stuff like that. It's a pretty like convenient way to like get the data, and we convert that data to like a piano roll, and then we will just use that to train the model, do pre-processing, of course, and then after that we'll convert, and then the model will try to predict the next best note and blah, 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 and we will kind of simulate like AI generated music. Though, um, I only trained the model on like 100 MIDI files of the entire dataset, which I believe is like over 5,000 like files. Because of memory limitations, I couldn't because if I try to train on the entire file, it kind of crashes my runtime session. So I just did it on 100 files. So that's probably why it's kind of mid. But let's take a listen. I will warn you that the results are a little like underwhelming. So I'm just skipping through it because at the end you can kind of tell that it's like it. I mean, it just plays the same note over and over. And I think like my speculated reason for why that is because this is like this one had a length of 500 notes, and I used the seed of zero, which is like based on like the seed is just the initial like note sequence of like what was in the training set, and I think because of maybe like what the first like MIDI file was because of like the contents of it. It probably wasn't supposed to, it wasn't like 500 notes long. So at the end, it kind of just gets like diminishing returns because it predicts the same note over and over and over and over. So I try to like change a little bit, but it doesn't get any better. I'm gonna warn you. Yeah, so it doesn't really get any better. I'm be honest. It doesn't get any better from here. It really doesn't. There's a bit more variation in that one, but yeah, none of this is like really that great. I think maybe if I increased kind of like the sequence length and the or if I like maybe decrease sequence length or messed around with the sequence length and increase the amount of like training data or amount of files that the model's trained on, I'd probably get better results. But this is based off of 100 MIDI files, so I think I want to see what happens if I train it off 1,000 and then something else. I'll probably update that later, but oh shit, oh god. All right, this one crashes. All right, I made like it's bad. Yeah, so as you can tell, it's not the greatest. Like it sucks in comparison to the real one, or like the model that inspired me, or like the little machine learning thing that might have inspired me. So yeah, this one is like really constant. I forgot like what the parameters I used for this one. I forgot. I think this might have been like, I don't know how much notes this is. This should be, yeah. I think this was again 500 notes. So I think like anything above like 100 is a no-no because then like, yes, the initial model or like the initial like, I don't think none of the like training data sets are like that much, have that much notes in them. So that much notes in them. So yeah. If you guys want to, mess around with kind of the model yourself, uh, I have a link to the Google Colab. It's in my GitHub right here. It has everything and kind of the approach to it. I just uploaded it, and then if you want to listen to the results, I've uploaded them here. I think to warn you, I think 6 is a little corrupted. It just doesn't work for me. So yeah. I'm gonna mess around with it. I'm gonna continue to try to like improve on it. I have a few ideas on how I could sort of make this better, maybe. But again, I'm still learning, so this is just something cool. I decided.